Gentlemen, what's going on? 1247, the great one, man. I always tell you guys it's a great day to be great. Gentlemen, be the greatest version of yourself. Don't let anybody or anyone stop you from achieving your dreams and doing the things that you need to do to get to the next level. Gentlemen, quick question for you. If you dislike something, would you spend all your time talking about what you dislike? If you dislike a restaurant, if you dislike a car, you dislike a place of business, would you spend all your time talking about something that you don't like? You went to a restaurant that you didn't like, that the food was crappy, the food was not good, the service was whack, and the food wasn't cooked well, and the servers were just hood or ghetto and all that other stuff, and they just had attitudes and things of that nature. Would you gentlemen spend all your time talking about that particular restaurant that you don't like, that has crappy service? Or you went to or you went to see a movie, or you went to go see a movie that was just horrible. Would you spend all your time talking about a movie that you don't like? Right? You would just say, hey, listen, I don't like that movie. I don't like the way it was filmed. I don't like this. I don't like that. But gentlemen, if I see you on today and you talk, listen, I went to go see a movie that I don't like, just that and third. Cool. Now the next time I see you, are we gonna have that same conversation over again? Oh man, I didn't like that movie. Okay, bro, cool. So you didn't like it. Blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. You missed us. You didn't tell me the whole thing the day before. Cool. So I see you. Cool. So that was Sunday. So on Monday, if I see you again on Monday, are we going to keep having the same conversation over again about the movie that you don't like? So 3 days in a row, you talk about the movie that you didn't like. You talk about that restaurant 3 days in a row that you didn't like. Gentlemen, if every time I see you, you're gonna keep talking about that so-called movie or that restaurant or whatever place you went to that you don't like, to me, I think you really did like that movie. You really did like that place of business or that place to eat. Whatever. I mean, the car. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Because you keep talking about the thing that you don't like. Same thing goes for these women, gentlemen. Why is it that you gentlemen spend all day talking about women that you don't like? Like, how are you as a man talking about women that you don't like? But every time I turn on the YouTube, men are always talking about women that they don't like. I don't understand that. Oh, yo, we out here, yeah, man, we killing these hoes and blah, 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 blah. But gentlemen, every single day you men are talking about women that you don't like. You don't like them. So why do you spend all your time talking about them? See, this is why these women laugh at you, John. This is why women, your Communitah, they laugh at you because, listen, you can say you don't like us all you want to, but sooner or later you're gonna come right back around. You're gonna talk about the same female that you so-called you don't like. Every single day you're gonna talk about the Shaquana and them that you don't like. What's the? I don't understand. See, this goes by, shout out to Mr. Japp and all that, talking about, oh, we won the war, this, that, and the third. Right? Okay, cool. So y'all won the war against whatever, the ABW. Okay, cool. So now what? You guys talking about you won some war. No, you really didn't. Because, gentlemen, if you want to take 2 steps forward and keep looking back and see if Shaquana, Shakisha and them are following you, gentlemen, you haven't won anything. You in La La Land. You keep talking about Shakisha. You keep talking about Shaquana. Oh, I don't like Shaquana. I don't like her. I don't like her. Okay, cool, gentlemen. I mean, every single day I come on these YouTube streets. You guys talking about you don't like these women, but every single day you keep talking about it. I don't understand. That doesn't make sense to me. If I don't like something, I'm not gonna keep talking about it. I'm gonna express it. I'm gonna keep it moving. But I'm not gonna spend every single day talking about women that I don't like. But see, that's the problem with a lot of these brothers in the so-called Communitah. You spend all day talking about Shakisha, but you don't never spend any time talking about the women that you do like. You spend zero time on the women that you do like, but you spend all day talking about the women that you don't like. And that to me, that's just dumb as hell. You spend all day talking about Shakisha that you don't like, but hell, Maria or Amber or Linqua or whatever that you do like, you spend zero time talking about her. And I'm trying to figure out how like you gentlemen got to get your priorities together, man. Granted, I get it. Hey, listen, I get it. That's entertaining. That's entertainment, and people want to be entertained. But gentlemen, we got to move to a point. We got to move past entertainment. And we got to get to the nitty gritty. I know people want to be entertained and people want to ha ha he he. But listen, gentlemen, we don't have we're not sitting pretty to a point that we can just sit back and he ha ha. That's not us. We can't hee ha ha. We're economically we're 50 plus years behind every other man economically. We can't hee ha ha about Shakisha all day. It should be no. Listen, gentlemen, it's like I talked about last year. The women you should be looking for. That's the only thing you brothers should be talking about. I know the Travel Bros talking about that. They travel. They go to these different places and they meet these different women and things of that nature. And that is what it is. That's cool. But for the guys that's here in the U.S., gentlemen, you gotta switch up. You gotta switch up the program, man. You gotta switch up. You gotta switch up the conversations. Because to me, I'm telling you right now, gentlemen, if you talk about things that you don't like and you spend all your time and all your energy talking about women that you don't like, gentlemen, that shows weakness in you. That shows the weakness in you. You're not a strong man if you keep talking about Shakisha. Oh, I don't like Shakisha. I don't like Shakisha every day. I don't like Shakisha. I don't like Shakisha. I don't like Shakisha. Okay, bro, every single day you talking about these women that you don't like, but you never talk to women about the women that you do like. So to me, it's a bunch of nonsense. Now, bro, you do like Shakisha. All day, every day you talking about Shakisha, bro? All day, every day we're going to talk about these women that you don't like, but you're going to keep talking about them. Okay. And you're trying to prove to yourself. It's just weird, man. I tell you all the time, man. Men in the Communitah have become the women. I've been said this. I said men in the so-called Communitah have become the women. Men in the so-called Communitah have become the women. The men in the Communitah are doing all the talking right now. All the talking. Oh, this and I mean, you man do so much bitching and complaining about women that you so-called you don't like. This is why these women are sitting here laughing at you, because you men are just like women. You just like them. You like the drama. You like the drama. A lot of you men like the drama. You like the drama. You like the getting slapped in the face and getting called all types of names and her blowing up your phone and being jealous. Some of you gentlemen you just like females. You like that. You like that. You like that. You like being chased around. You like her blowing up your phone. You like her her being jealous at another girl. You gentlemen like that, man. Just like a female, you like that. But then you're gonna see. This is why a lot of you brothers, you gentlemen get around some real men from other cultures, man. Them other men shut you down. Because other men ain't out here talking about the women that they don't like all day. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like Shaquana. I don't like Shaquana. But I keep talking about her all day, every day. I keep talking about Shaquana. All day, every day. I keep talking about Shaquana. But you don't like Shaquana. But I keep talking about her. But I don't like her. But I keep talking about her. See, gentlemen, see this? You only fooling yourself, man. This is why these other men. This is why other men all over the world they laugh at you, brothers. They laughing. You men talk about something you don't like her, but you keep talking about it. Your whole conversations is about Shaquana. Hold a second. All right, I'm back. My bad. I had to get some Starbucks real quick. But yeah, gentlemen, listen, fellas. keep it a buck with you, man. The more and more you keep talking about these women that you don't like, gentlemen, the more weaker and weaker you are looking. You gentlemen look, he said, hella, I'm not even from California. You gentlemen look hella weak. No other man. See, this is why I like observing other groups of men. So this goes back to the you gentlemen hanging with winners, people that are winning. See, people that are losing are going to talk about other people that are losing. See, people that are winning don't talk about people that are losing. This is why I say a lot of you brothers in social community, a lot of you guys are fooling yourselves. Yeah, we're this and we're that. Gentlemen, nah, you're not. You gentlemen look very weak. Women in your community, I know this. See, here's the thing about women in your community. See, the more and more you talk about these women in the community, gentlemen, these women know deep down that you gentlemen are not going to leave. You gentlemen are not going to leave these women. You're not going to leave. You gentlemen sit up here and talk all that tough talk, but deep down inside, you're going to be waiting around for Shakisha. You are going to be waiting around for Shakisha. Let's just be honest. The more and more you talk about these so-called women that you don't like, gentlemen, the more and more confidence these women are getting. These women are getting more and more confident every single day. They're getting more and more confident in their boldness and in disrespect towards you. These women are getting bold with it. Because why? Your whole world is surrounded. Your whole world is surrounded with them. Your whole world is surrounded by Shakisha and Taquana. Your whole conversation is about them. So these women know deep down inside, you gentlemen aren't leaving. You gentlemen come on the internet, talk all that smack. When you come out in the real world, guess who you chasing all day? LaRonda. These women know. Don't say it again, gentlemen. You gentlemen, you show your weakness every time you talk about women that you don't like, that you supposedly don't like. Every single day, you gentlemen come up on the internet and you talk about so-called women that you don't like. But every single day, you guys keep making the same statement. You keep making the same thing, the same. This is why these women they're not worried about 80% of y'all. They're not worried that you gentlemen are going to leave and go do this, and they know they got you right in their back pocket. Because these women were concerned about you gentlemen being about your business and doing this, that, and the third. These women be in the gym. These women be doing femininity classes. These women be doing everything to keep you brothers within the community. But these women are getting bigger and bigger. The child single motherhood rate is going up and up and up. So that goes to show how much she respects you, which is slim to none. Only man that these women really respect in the community is Pookie and them. These old King Kong thug niggas, they respect them, but you regular old dudes, they don't bang with y'all. These women know this. By the numbers, these women are getting bigger and bigger as far as weight-wise. Overweight numbers are rising, the obesity numbers are rising, the single motherhood rate is rising. So that goes to show you the respect that your women, that you keep talking about your women, our women. Well, your women don't like you. The single motherhood rate points this out. The obesity rate points this out. The overweight rate points this out. These women don't like you. But you keep saying this is our women and this, that, and the third. Gentlemen, knock yourself out. But I don't want to listen. I don't want to hear you turn around and say, "Oh, I don't want to hear none of you jokers complaining." I don't want to hear no man complaining. Don't. Why are you complaining about LaRonda? You men in the community have turned into females. 80% of y'all are returning to females. I've been said this. %80 have turned into females. So, gentlemen, just shut your mouth, man. Shut the F up. Shut up. Please, just shut up. This is why I had an issue with the so-called the black manosphere. It's like you guys every day talk about women that you don't like. You claim that you don't like, but every single day your whole platform is about women that you don't like. Which to me shows the weakness in you. Women that you don't like, but you keep talking about them every single day on your platform. Which to me shows the weakness in you. I don't care how entertaining it is. I don't care if people giving you super chat and this, that, and the third. How are you sitting there talking about women that you don't like? But your whole content is about women that you don't like. But your whole talking points is about them. Now I can understand. Listen, you out here warning brothers, this, that, and the third. But I mean, every single day, I get up on the so-called black manosphere and I just hear brothers talking about women that they don't like. It's like, for what? The thing is, why don't you talk about the women that you do like? Why don't you spend time on the women that you do like? Why don't you spend time on the women that brothers should look for? Why don't you spend time on that? That can really help men out. Start inviting other groups of women on your panels instead of talking about Shakisha all day. I don't understand. And that's what I'm thinking about myself. Like, listen, I might diversify. I might be in the streets talking to other groups of women. Start doing that myself. Just go and listen. Just going to diversifying my show a little bit. Instead of sitting here just preaching to you guys, just trying to diversify my show and just trying to get you guys to see what other options are out there if you're sitting here in the United States. You know, some of you brothers are not going to lead. Some of you brothers are not going to travel, and that's fine. But there has to be women here that you gentlemen can choose from. I'm pretty sure there are women. There are a bunch of women here that you could choose from. Like, you don't have to go to all the way to Lebanon or Morocco or whatever, or Colombia, or Puerto Rico, or Dominican. Gentlemen, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of hidden gems here in the United States. Women that still hold on to their culture, to their value, and things of that nature. There's a lot of women that's here in the United States that you can choose from. But it's just, let's spend time talking about that and showing brothers that these women that you desire, even though she might not be in the Communitah, but hey, listen, if you maybe turn your head to the left, boom, you got Maria and them that's willing to rock with you. Let's spend time talking about that instead of just wasting time talking about Shaquana. Oh my God, and we over and over again the same thing, and just, baby mother. Here's the thing: I'm not taking shots at any particular YouTuber that does this. I'm not taking shots at anybody. I'm just saying, listen, just collectively, let's just switch up. Let's just pivot. Instead of talking about women that we don't like, because every time we keep talking about women that we don't like, it makes us look weak. Let's pivot and change the conversation to women that you do like, and let's show other men, especially these young brothers out here, what you should be looking for. Now, I know my channel, start listening. That came to my mind. I'm like, listen, I might have to hit the streets and be in the streets and try to get brothers to see what other options that are out there. What are these other groups of women? What are they talking about? I think. Listen, if the so-called black manosphere would change and use that approach, you will probably bring in the black manosphere will probably be like really international with it, because you be having a whole bunch of different groups of women coming over to the so-called black manosphere instead of just keep talking about Shakita all day. Like, any of you guys watching this video, listen, diversify your conversation, diversify, show these brothers other groups of women that they can talk to. You guys see Kevin Samuels got all types of women that call into his show. That's how your show should be. You should be diversifying your conversation. Diversifying your conversation. See, but then this goes back to what my man Bus Rapper said. Some of you gentlemen gotta take your mama's titty out your mouth. Some of you gentlemen, listen, listen, there are opportunities out there for all of us. But we gotta take our mama's titty out our mouth, gentlemen. We gotta be like Star Trek. We gotta go where no man has gone before in your Communitah. See, men in your Communitah keep complaining about the women in the Communitah, but they don't never switch it up. They don't never switch up the conversation. They don't show anybody else anything that's different, but they're gonna keep complaining about Shaquana and Takesha all day. I don't understand. That doesn't make sense to me. But instead of pointing the finger at the so-called black manosphere, gentlemen, shoot, I'm about to listen. I'm hitting these streets, man. Because I got to show you guys what's out there and what's being said. Like, hey, listen, do you even deal with brothers? Like, hey, you'd be surprised, gentlemen. I say all the time, you'd be surprised at women that deal with you. You'd be very surprised at women that are willing to deal with the so-called African American man. You'd be very surprised that women are in these different cultures and these different ethnicities that are ready and willing to deal with you. So yeah, brothers. No more talking about Shaquana and them. That's dead, man. Listen, we in 2022. That's dead, man. Talking about Shaquana and things, women that you don't like, gentlemen, that has to die. It's time. Listen, we got to start showing show men other options. I know the travel bros, they're out there, they're showing guys, they're talking to different women in Colombia, Brazil, and all the other stuff. But some of you brothers might not step foot outside your state. So if I can show you gentlemen, I'm here in the DMV, and if I can show you gentlemen, get some women from other cultures to have a dialogue, gentlemen, that could open up a whole nother can of worms, man. That could open up a whole different dynamic instead of just the struggle and the community, and struggle. Gentlemen, we gotta pivot. We gotta change up the conversation. We gotta change it up, man. Like I told you guys like 3 or 4 blogs ago, man. It's time to start winning. But once again, we have to connect to the women that are actually winning. If like what I'm gonna start doing is start connecting. Listen, let's start talking to like these Latinas out here. Hell, if I start talking to white, the Caucasian, the white girls, or the Arab women, or the Indian girls, maybe some girls. My thing is, Ethiopia. I ain't gonna lie, got a little soft spot for the Ethiopian women. But hell, if I can have conversations with them and just have a dialogue, maybe that could open up something. Maybe that could open up a new dynamic. Instead of focusing on Shakisha all day, let's focus on the ones that want to get married. Let's focus on the ones that want to have a family. Let's focus on the ones that want to build. Let's focus on the ones that actually want to bang with your program. Let's focus on them instead of talking about Shakita. Oh my God, Shakita doesn't like me. Who cares? So start with my channel, gentlemen. I'm gonna diversify a little bit. I'm gonna start. Listen, I'm gonna be in the streets, man. That's probably gonna be my new challenge for 2022. Is getting in the streets and just having dialogues with these other groups of women. Maybe just changing our perspective on what these other women are looking for, so you gentlemen can line yourself up with women who want to be in relationships instead of dealing with women who don't. So yeah, brothers, it's start with my channel, man. I'm gonna start diversifying. I'm just gonna have different perspectives. I just want to know what these other ladies are talking about. You gentlemen do the same thing. Listen, start diversifying, gentlemen. You gotta switch up. You gotta switch up your mindset. You gotta switch up the whole dynamic, brothers. Hell, if you sit here in the United States, gentlemen, there's a lot of variety here in the United States that's around you. If you want to travel to these other different lands, that's your business. But hell, some of you guys will never travel. So hey, listen, how can you make the best of your situation? How can you make the best of your situation? How can you look for something different in your so-called city or state? What are the best tools to find other options besides something that you don't like? But yeah, gentlemen, that's all I gotta say, man. It's just, listen, stop talking about these women that you don't like. Stop talking about it. Diversify. Start going to these different functions. Start going to these different festivals, and start going to festivals that you've never been to. Because I'm doing the same thing. I'm start going to these different festivals, these different gatherings and things of that nature, and start learning about other cultures. Not to so much bust a nut, but just to just learn about different cultures. Because there's different things going on all the time in your city, in my city, and all over the United States. So, gentlemen, stop talking about women that you don't like, and let's focus on what we need to do and who we need to deal with to get to that next level. All right, like, share, and subscribe. Peace. And hit the Cashapp, fellas. Hit me in the Cashapp, man. Send me a little something. All right, peace.